Welcome to Watch Symposium. I'm Austin. All right, let's talk about MoonSwatches. Now, MoonSwatches aren't the kind of watches I usually talk about on this channel, but I came about this close to buying one. I feel like I dodged a bullet, saved a couple hundred USD. I'll probably never get a MoonSwatch, but every now and then I'll visit this site and I think, well, it could be kind of fun to get. Not so expensive, 260 USD. It would get an Omega in the collection, kind of. It'll get a Speedmaster in the collection, kind of, not really. But I probably never will get one. But the reason I'm bringing them up is 4 hours ago on the Swatch Instagram page, they released a teaser for something. Well, I guess we can at least assume it's going to be a watch of some sort. The Mission to Moonshine, all right? So the interesting thing, it's only apparently coming out at 4 locations in the entire world, one of them being Tokyo, where I live. So Tokyo, Milan, Zurich, and London. And it's happening in less than 48 hours here in Tokyo, 6:30 p.m. on the 7th, which again is less than, right now it's 1:30 in the morning on the 6th. So yeah, less than 48 hours. And this is a disaster waiting to happen, and I'll tell you why in a minute. But first, let's hazard a guess as to what this is going to be. And this, of course, is a complete guess. Put your guesses in the comment section. But Moonshine is what Omega calls their gold. So my guess is it's going to be a overpriced, plasticky MoonSwatch with a little bit of gold. Probably gold hands or something like that. It's going to go for, it's going to be expensive, $500, maybe more, and it's probably going to sell out. And you're going to see it on the gray market for a premium of thousands upon thousands. And probably people will pay for it because unless you live near one of these locations, you're not going to be able to get this watch. And even if you do, you're not going to be able to get this watch. And that brings us to why this is such a disaster. Now, link in the description to my attempt at getting a MoonSwatch, but in short, it was chaos. The police came, nobody got a MoonSwatch, and everybody was sent home, and the shop didn't open, all right? The longer version of that is I showed up, I met some friends, we showed up, I want to say 2 or 3 hours ahead of time. The line went on for blocks, winding around buildings, and eventually, it was such chaos, the police came and they wouldn't allow the shop to open, or maybe the shop didn't want to open. I'm not sure, but they ended up sending everybody home. Link in the description to the video where you can see that footage. But there were some people that probably set up shop, and when I say that, I'm talking about like lawn chairs and stuff in front of the shop, setting up shop in front of the shop. All right. And for 10, 12, 24 hours in advance. And can you imagine going to that effort and just being sent home like the guy that showed up 5 minutes before it was supposed to open? So really unfair for those people. And hello, this is going to happen again. All right. Did you not learn your lesson the first time around, Swatch? It's going to be chaos. And look, I get it. They want to work up fervor. They want to excite people. But you saw what happened last time, and it was a disaster. And to do it again, to risk that happening again, is really disrespectful to the customer. And let me tell you, if it does go south like it did last time, man, there are going to be some pissed customers, and they're going to look really, really stupid. So I think this is a horrible move. I think they should have rethought it. I don't know how, but they probably should have rethought it. I'm not going to be going, but hopefully somebody I know does, to see what transpires, because I'm really curious. I'd love to be a fly on the wall. But again, I'm not going to repeat what happened last time. So there you go. And why are they doing this? Well, last time, the MoonSwatch came out right before Watches and Wonders, and I felt like that was sort of Swatch's attempt at saying, hey, look at us. We got some stuff going on too. And actually it worked. It was a really interesting release. This time around, I think it's kind of the same thing, although I think they probably should have waited a little later because I think by the time Watches and Wonders comes, we might have forgotten about this. But, is that why they're doing this? Anyway, I don't know why they're doing it, but to only release it at 4 places and have that teaser, you're just asking for the same thing that happened last time, and I think is really reckless on Swatch's part. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think this is going to be. Again, I think it's going to be a really overpriced plasticky MoonSwatch with a little bit of gold on it. Maybe the hands or something like that. But let me know what your prediction is. And do you think this is a wise decision? I think it's a disaster. And, hey, they didn't know it was going to be crazy last time. But if it is crazy this time, man, that's on them. Take a look at history, guys, right? So anyway, we'll see what happens. Let me know what you think. Take care. Thanks for watching. See you next time.